Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
I got my frog in my throat here. Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and Girl for episode 223, I believe.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for the new subscribers. See, I have a frog in my throat. Subscribers.
Bring in my towel?
No. That towel is full of
What?
bullshit
What?
and snot and all kinds of things.
This towel's been clean 200 something times.
And
223 times.
then you just add more. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We are doing an episode of What's Up With That. If you haven't watched one before, welcome to a brand new haha for your ears. I don't know if anybody's watched SNL or not. This is for new viewers, new listeners.
Saturday Night Live. You don't know what SNL is.
I mean,
Some people that
I agree,
yeah.
but I'm also like, pick up a book,
Yeah.
turn on TV at least. I mean, we have to, even though we don't want to. But
That's it, 50 years later.
what's up with that? It's just we're just chit-chatting about like, what's up with that? You know, that kind of thing. So join us. Maybe you guys have some of those as well. Before we get into it, if you're new here, sorry, we have some segments. Tequila, how was your week?
Rough.
Oh.
Really rough. Yeah, I had it really rough.
Tequila had a really rough week. You want to add to it or no?
I did. First I said rough, then I said really rough.
He's super expressive. Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Cognac, how was your week?
Well, I just learned something that I need to develop into motion on. Somebody needs to be called out because they think they go be slick. And so we'll see how the slickness goes for that.
How was your week?
Yeah, that's all I went. So,
Somebody thought they were slick, and that
Yes.
was your week, the whole week.
yeah, that was my whole week.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people thought they were going to be slick.
Oh.
How was your week?
Thank you. See, I go like this because it's very rare, far few in between. I get asked about how my week was. And I actually have answers for it. Anyways, my week was good. You wouldn't know this, but we recorded earlier last week, and we had a motherfucking blast at Larry and Nicole's crawfish boil. It was a good time. Yeah. There's videos if you look at the YouTubes and whatever. Super fun. Larry, shit's spicy. It's so spicy. It's spicy. I know. And I say this every fucking year. I'm gonna bring butter, and I forget every year. I need something to help me out, but it was so fun. Super fun. Love the karaoke. Love the family. Love the vibes.
It was good to me. I mean, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But you don't like lime
you guys
and
can
stuff.
handle
You put
spicy.
lime and
First
stuff
of
in it.
first of all, that's my Harper voice. I ate and enjoyed it. I made the shrimp cocktail situation was delicious.
Yeah, he was real proud of his shrimp cocktail. His very first time making it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was actually good. And I'm not a big shrimp cocktail person, but shots out. That was good. It was good.
It was.
Yeah.
She even made me
And if you
try
look
it.
on the videos, Rob thought, Cognac thought he was in Cash Money, and there's a clip of that.
He shut it down. 2 performances shut the evening down, and he was one of them.
Yeah. There were,
3.
I thought there were 3 too.
Yeah, 3 shut them
Okay.
down. He was one of
Okay.
them.
So, what were your 3? Because back
Oh,
when I asked,
girl that singer Whitney Houston,
yes.
and the sister and brother with the preach, young girl preach.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my third, not the Whitney Houston one, my third was the Oh Canada.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that shit was
Yeah.
fucking. I mean, he sang the
That
hell
boy
out of
did
that.
yeah.
He sang the hell out of
Yeah.
it, and it was funny to me.
Yeah,
and
Canadian
I
man.
learned something. So when I have to go there, thank you, sir.
That boy
for
did
your
sing
service.
that. I forgot
Yeah,
he
I
sang
mean,
the
he sang it.
Canadian anthem.
Yes, the Canadian anthem. Yep. I like
Hey, no words or nothing. That boy just off the top of the dome sang that mug.
Yeah, because he knows.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to go where he's going. Anyways, that was a highlight of my week. And then planning my first. I think people from the mountains of Caucasia do it all the time, but for the rest of us, I'm doing a family trip this year, and I've never done that. Never. Like a whole group of family going somewhere. And it's been stressful as fuck. But it's gonna happen. That's been my week. Figuring that out. Anyhow.
That's part of this great movie idea that I had. I can't share it
No.
until I get it
Then we're gonna
registered.
steal it.
Yeah, you gotta get the idea.
I have an app idea too.
But I have a movie idea, and the Black Family Trips is part of it. Yeah.
Okay, well, you can start recording if you can get. Can they pay for my flight, or this is a CTG thing? Ryan Coogler, help us out. Thank you. Anyways, Ryan Coogler, you know, that's the dude who's done Center's Black Panther and everything else.
I mean, black families took trips, but
Yeah,
you know, they piled up in the car and they drove to grandma's house. So
yeah.
to Uncle,
I definitely have family
Uncle Bobby's
trips.
house
I wasn't.
for the family reunion and shit.
I've never had a family trip as an adult.
Yeah.
Maybe I should say. Okay. I'll send pictures, everybody. Anyway, can we get into our first segment? We have a couple segments with you. Thank you, new viewers.
What the fuck with the girl?
Alright, so my what the fuck is, what's going on with the produce right now? I don't know if anybody actually eats fruits and vegetables and shit. What's going on with it? What the fuck is going on with it?
What's going on?
It doesn't. It's not producing like it should. I'm just being funny, but it just goes bad with it like this. Produce, and I'm saying produce, and some people don't know that produce is not just fruits and vegetables. It's like your meats and things. It's crazy. Already.
That's on the dude, Kennedy.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm tired of buying shit.
They stopping them from putting something.
And
in.
I'm
First it was
I'm
the
freezing
red,
it. I'm
red
pulling it
dye,
out.
you know, something
Yeah.
less preservatives. So
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't even know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. All I'm saying is I'm better off buying a bag of lettuce than a head of lettuce at this point. like iceberg. We'll
Yeah.
just talk about iceberg right now.
And they
Like you cut iceberg and it's damn near dead inside. So you have to pick it off. So if you buy the bag, they've already picked it off for you at least. And then it's $10. Where's Wakanda? Anyways, what the fuck is up with the produce?
what the fuck is up with the girl?
Next.
Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
So why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the restroom?
Why? They not around. They
Correct.
never existed.
Because the P is silent.
That's funny. That's a good one. And maybe the listeners might not find it funny. That is fucking hilarious with my science nerd brain.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, pterodactyl is
It's a
spelled
P
with a
there.
P
Yeah.
at the beginning. PT. ER. Yeah.
I always see it just straight T.
No.
The P,
Oh no.
P
Oh
silent.
no. Yeah. That was funny. Good one. To me. To me. If you know me or have listened or been a listener for a while, I'm super into spelling and grammar and science. But that was a good one. Pterodactyl. The P is silent. Right. What's up with that?
Real P's know what that means.
Oh.
Gotta keep the P silent.
Who's going first? I'm not going first. Why do I always have to go first?
Because you came up with it.
No,
I thought she did.
she the head co-host. She the head co-host. See.
I'm the who?
You the head co-host. Spokesperson.
Oh, I'm the spokesperson. Okay. All right.
You're the lead anchor.
Oh, okay. I feel like just not
I mean,
that
you're really-
hilarious.
You're in the middle. You're in the middle right here, like bam. You started off.
Okay, so is that how we're gonna roll from here on out?
That's how we've been rolling.
Yeah.
We've been rolling.
I'm being
Right.
gangbanged right now. Just
Yeah.
kidding. That was a joke.
It's always understood. Ain't gotta be said about it.
Okay.
It's always-
So my what's up with that is, why is Kanye West still a thing? He, this week, decided he is not Hitler, not anti-Semitism. God told him to love everyone. But he said, well, how he started it off was I got to talk to my kids today. And blah, blah, blah. Why is this so, why are we still, I'm saying it now and I promise you, I put it in my brain, I'm never talking about that motherfucker again, unless he kills somebody or something. Why is that, what is up with that? That it's still like popping up on feeds and, why do we care anymore?
Because the people are into that, like it's just like, oh, new, you know, the new shit. So why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? People follow weird shit.
Yeah, like
So-
like Trump.
Yeah, whatever it may be. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
people like
It's weird.
just getting sliced by weird.
What's funny is you're not the first person that I've heard ask that question about Kanye.
Why do we care?
Yeah, why do we care? Why do we keep entertaining,
Yeah.
feeding in? Why is that even news? Anything that he say, we know he not in his rocking chair.
It's stable.
So why we even entertaining this?
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not gonna bring it up.
But that's
again.
what makes it.
But it was just like Oh, I talked to my kids. It's like every time you drop something,
But
it's just there.
But that's
But as I'm trying to be like a not media source, just being we're talking amongst friends.
But I know what I was
It's
saying.
gross.
What I was saying about that is like that it's a grab. It's still different than grabbing like if you this. That's they're just trying to pull you in to be interested in this shit. Like, oh, their life's more crazier than mine or whatever, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he doing, but
That's
why we give a shit.
Yeah, right.
He can do what the fuck he want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he a billionaire.
Yeah.
Change your life. Like, don't worry about what Kanye doing. Do you? Yeah, that's all.
Oh. Okay. Next, what's up with that?
My what's up with that is I had somebody tell me this was the strangest thing somebody told me. They said, I found this very interesting. They told me that, do you realize animals that lay eggs don't have a belly button? Why would they have a belly button? Why would they?
Who told you that?
I heard randomly from somebody. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to say where it was. And I was like, why would they? Well, I don't know why. I thought every animal had belly buttons. I said, no, they're laying eggs that don't have a belly button.
So you talked to somebody who was a fucking moron about science?
And I just said...
Science, anatomy.
Yeah, and I said, think why they would have an umbilical cord for what egg that they're laying. That was kind of the end of the conversation. That was all. Yeah.
Okay.
They thought it was a fun fact, and I was like, I was just seeing if you were open on Memorial Day.
Everybody's open on Memorial Day besides our facility.
Oh.
Poor people. Tequila, do you have a what's up with that?
Yes. So, this lady, what's up with this? This lady in Texas played the lottery and won $83.5 million. And the lottery didn't pay out.
Oh.
The lottery didn't pay out.
Why?
So she's suing the Texas lottery. What's up with that? Because I don't play.
I do.
And that's really frustrating. So every Texas knows what that should mean. If you play the lottery and you win, you get paid. It shouldn't take a lawsuit to get paid when you win the lottery. But that's exactly what happened here. The woman bought her ticket through a lottery courier service firm, which allows customers to purchase tickets virtually using a mobile app or other online interfaces. The woman identified on yesterday though in the suit purchased the ticket for Lotto Texas lottery game through an app called Jackpocket on February 17th, and her numbers matched those of the numbers pulled at 10:12 p.m. the same day, according to the lawsuit. A week after Doe won her ticket, the Texas Lottery Commission Executive Director Ryan Middle announced a move to ban courier service like the one Doe used under Texas law. The ban became effective on May 19th. According to the Lottery Commission spokesperson, Middle resigned in April. He took her money and resigned. We all know the commission is not allowed to change the rules after the drawing, but the commission has apparently tried to do so and relied, at least in part, on this ex post facto announcement to continue to refuse to pay plaintiff her lottery winnings simply because she utilized the lottery ticket courier service to buy the winning ticket, the lawsuit says. Yeah. So the shit, she won in February, the shit was banned in May. Y'all that like $83 million.
Yeah, they do over that.
Yeah.
And also, for anybody listening,
I had that Jack Pocket shit.
I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
had
saw
that shit.
that.
I almost bought a ticket,
But I
too.
saw they were attacking it a long time ago. You
Yeah.
gotta go buy your lottery ticket on your mule
Yeah.
and carriage at this point. And if they give it to you, they give it to you.
That's ridiculous.
That's some
They don't want to give it to
gangster ass
you.
shit right
Yeah, it's
there.
bullshit. What was that lady's
You wanted a
nationality?
Fucking billion,
That's my
billion
question. What's
chance
up?
of
What's
you
up with
winning
her
anything.
nationality?
Yeah.
You don't even win your money back, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm not hating on playing the lottery.
No.
That's a lot of money to fuck somebody else. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's my point. Yeah. Like, come on, man.
y'all gonna respect this lawsuit. Now you talking about motherfuckers running in buildings and just letting off. That's some old Al Capone massacre type shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? You don't do people like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's rude, and you're gonna run me mine.
And then this dude retired.
You're gonna run me mine.
What
But
else?
they've been coming after it for a while. I've never done it online, so I don't know.
I downloaded that app, Jack Pocket, that exact same app. I never bought a ticket just because it seemed suspect. But
It's an algorithm
but,
system.
I don't play the lottery, but if I can play it from my phone, I might just play it every now and then. But yeah, that's some fucked up shit. They couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me either.
I'll be in Austin right now. Still.
Right.
My house. I'm about to squat on the Austin State Capitol. I think it costs less than $83 million. You're gonna give me at least 83. Give me 41.5.
Yeah, and you gotta pay the goons that way.
Yeah,
You retired, you retired, all right.
that's fine.
You said that right, the goons and shit.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers. Man,
Well, goons are
goons and shit.
right.
Spend it for what? Bullshit.
Anyhow,
Alright.
what were you doing?
Nothing. I was gonna say, motherfucker, since I was here, motherfucker, what's up with, can I talk to somebody if they're listening? Motherfucking South Post Oak over here, coming in off of Brazewood over here. The shit, Harper, I hit
You're
a,
giving the whole location of
Yeah,
people
I
and,
hit a
and
bomb.
names?
And, they never fixed that over there. Like, that's been since I've lived here. Y'all taking tax money.
You
on the
surprised?
street
I
and
don't
shit.
even live there, so I don't know what you're
This
talking
dude's
about.
surprised they didn't fix the bump. Man, this
Oh,
No, I'm talking about like a big,
Oh my God.
deep.
Man,
Wow.
Wow,
People
like
driving.
literally, you just gave a whole location of what?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, never mind.
My bad.
Okay,
Show me where they ever fixed the bump. I don't know that. I didn't know they did that. I know they talked about it, but I ain't never seen it done. I know they're set up on the freeway and front the freeways up. They ain't coming down here and fixing shit.
No, I'm saying.
can I go with my what's up with that
Yeah.
now? Because I got skipped over for a location situation. My what's up with that is who works for ICE?
I will if it's hot enough.
Who works for ICE? I'm just trying to figure out what are the qualifications for ICE?
Will work by ice.
And how does the public know who the fuck works for ICE? That's my what the fuck is up with that. How does the public, regular people, know who is ICE related or not? Because you can get an ICE badge and a mask from Etsy. I could make you guys one right now if you want one.
Yeah,
I'm not a good seamstress. But I'm just watching these people get snatched, and I'm watching this dum-dum Botox lady not know what the fuck. Well, they have to cover their face because they're undercover agents. I didn't realize we had that many undercover agents. Like, I can literally go buy the same mask. Well, I can't, but somebody white can. Or lighter complexion, because there's black people that look like they're white. Or Hispanic people that look like they're white or pretend they're white. Or whatever. When are we going to be done with this. If you want to be iced, be iced. You want to be an undercover agent, be an undercover agent. That shit is scary as fuck, especially for women, that you're so worried about women and sex trafficking. Like, somebody can just run up to you and be like, I'm ice. For $29.99 package on Amazon or whatever. The shit is fucking terrifying. They just I don't know. I'm not gonna get into political of it, but I mean, they're arresting people or grabbing people that are actual U.S. citizens and then telling them your real ID is not a real ID, it's fake. That literally just happened, and then release them. And it's like they're just testing waters. There's people that can walk up to you right now with a mask on and an ice vest on, and you have to hope and pray they are ice, or hope and pray that you're not sex trafficked, or I just want to know what the fuck, what the protocol, what's up with the protocol. Does anybody have an answer of what the protocol is for this?
I hope it's not the same protocol that they use to hire Border Patrol agents. Because I know somebody that went to work for the Border Patrol years ago, immediately after high school. And then went, shit, you didn't have to pay to pass the ASVAB test to do that shit. You just have to do basic sign up to make $14, $15 an hour to do that shit. I don't know. And they law enforcement. Border Patrol is considered law enforcement, so I hope it's more to it than the Border Patrol. But I always thought it was one and the same. So that's all I don't know, but I just hope it's a certain intelligence level there. It don't sound like it's not, but
I literally watched videos of these people running up on people with a mask on, God forbid, COVID, with masks on, just grabbing people, and they don't know what they're allowed to do, not to do. It's like we're living in a situation of, let's see what we can get away with, where people are quiet about it. And it's scary to me. I don't know what's up with that. They're like, it's not even an ICE uniform. They're in regular clothes.
and why you gotta wear a mask?
I'm gonna just make my own ICE uniform and put a mask on and paint my top part of my face white, and that means I'm part of ICE. What is the protocol, y'all, where you know somebody's actually ICE or not?
Well, they gotta identify.
Because if you're working,
they have to identify.
Well, they identify themselves, but I heard from Botox lady that they have to hide their face because they are deep agents, and they're deep into doing covert. But okay, cool. Then they shouldn't be doing ice shit. If you're, if anybody's watched a regular movie,
who the fuck is Botox?
Nobody's doing. That's what I said. Christy Cuomo. Whoa.
All ICE agents are white.
Have you seen it? Show me one. Let me Google right now. Show me ICE agents.
I'm asking. You can show me later.
I'm not going to put it on my black face with a mask and a hat and with the ice thing and think that I'm going to just get into it.
But I've never seen them.
It's not white. I just said I don't think
I'm just asking.
I've never seen the Black Border Patrol.
I don't think white people are white either. Like that was literally a colorism thing for me. Like if I have a mask,
they actually using white paint.
If I have a mask like this and I have a hat on, all you're going to see is right here. So it can't look too dark as an ICE agent. That's all I was saying. So no, they're not all white. I don't know.
Ice agents I've seen, they've always just brown tactical pants, the khaki tactical pants, the tactical boots, and t-shirt and bulletproof vest that say ice on the back. I always see them, they backs, never seen them, they always stand in the huddles. Every time I see them, never, where you can even see a mask over the face.
What I'm asking literally is, what are the qualifications and how are you supposed to know if I'm...
You can Google it, though.
I need gas, right? Let me just give an explanation as a me. I need gas. I drove, hung out with my friend, came back, need gas the whole time, and I was terrified to go to the gas station. Not because ice, just because men are fucking crazy and weird. And I literally had a whole dissertation in my brain about, okay, if I go to this gas station, I can go this way, this way, this way, this way. I can't imagine being run up on in what we're dealing with right now, and someone just runs up to me like that. And I got my real ID. They're telling me that's fake. And I don't know what to do. Because if they are real actual government officials, I'm going to be fucked for punching them in the face. And if they're not, I don't do something, I might be in Russia or something, being sex trafficked. I don't know. It's just weird. That was my what's up with that.
But Texas, on the real ID, Texans have had the real ID for a while. I've had a real ID for a long time.
So have I.
Yeah.
First of all, I got yours. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, we all. But they just took someone that had a real ID that was born here and then released them. And it looked like a
real ID.
It looked like they just were like, we don't like him anymore. And so they just dressed up as ICE agents. I don't know. Look up Leonardo Garcia. You'll see. Listeners, I even worry about y'all. I'm speaking for myself. I worry about y'all. If somebody doesn't like something you said, somebody comes up to y'all are pretty big dudes. But if you have 10 people with masks on and an Etsy uniform,
they come in on the gorilla.
no, I'm actually worried about it. I don't know. And everybody should be. So, anyway,
The gorilla with a gun.
What's up with that?
Me? I was shocked that, I was like, what's up with that? I was shocked that I learned that Mr. Potato Head was the first commercially advertised television product. I assumed it was Barbie, but it was actually Mr. Potato Head. I was like,
Oh, you thought a girl was advertised over there?
No, I assumed Barbie would have been the first commercial advertised like product, toy. But it was actually Mr. Potato Head.
So that sounds like a fun fact.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a what's up with that? I thought that would have been Barbie. I assumed. So,
How old was you?
huh?
How old were you?
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying how old were you?
How old was I?
Yeah.
No, I researched like what's up with certain things.
Yeah.
And I thought, toys. I researched toys, and I thought that was interesting. I just said that was a first.
I was just wondering why you thought it was Barbie.
Because I figured Barbie was. I mean, I understand Barbie was way before, but I figured it was commercially on television. That's all. It's just interesting time, I guess.
I'm surprised at either one of them. I'm surprised that Mr. Potato Head was first.
Well, that's my point.
Because toys been around for a long time, and TV been around for a long time.
And if you guys are watching or
television.
listening, I'm leaning back because I hate fucking commercials. So I don't.
No, I just thought that, like I said, I was like, oh, damn, what's up with that? I would assume it was Barbie. That was all.
Sounds about right.
So
what's up with that?
What's up with these clippers that they selling in New Orleans Parish Jail?
The what?
Yeah, and the hair clippers they selling in the New Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office, the jail in New Orleans. So I know everybody probably heard about the 10 inmates escaping from the jail. They removed the refrigerator, the toilet, and cut a hole in the wall. And the tool that they used to cut through concrete. Some motherfucking hair clippers.
I did not hear that it was hair clippers.
Yeah.
I would like to purchase those.
Louisiana inmates use hair trimmers in effort to escape from New Orleans jail. Source says the 10 inmates who broke out of New Orleans jail in a sudden overnight escape last week used electric hair trimmers with multiple clipper blades to help cut their way through the cell wall.
With help from the janitor. Yeah.
Well, they arrested the janitor for cutting the water
I'm
off.
not trying to
Cutting the water
I
off.
just want it to be a dissertation.
But here's the funny part.
No, there's no funny part.
No, I'm
You're
talking
still
about.
talking.
My bad.
Go ahead.
I'm done. They just use clippers. I'm trying to find out where I can get some of these clippers.
Well, the janitor that was helping them is now in prison. Why?
Bob Barker clippers.
Bob Barker.
Well, it's Bob Barker is selling a whole line of products to the jail. Like the shoes be Bob Barker, everything be Bob Barker. Damn.
Bob Barker from The Price is Right?
I don't know if it's Bob Barker, but from The Price is Right. I heard that it
That's
is.
the only name that I know.
But yeah, you got to sell them jail products.
Oh.
You got to give me some Bob Barker hair clip.
I saw this funny thing about that, where everybody was like, "Damn, y'all let all of them get out," and then they saw the charges. They were like, "Please put it back." And then somebody was like, "Oh shit, that video got traction. Never mind, y'all. If y'all see this." Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's so much going on in the world. I don't even fucking care.
The one cat, he just like
Bob
sleep
Barker.
I can't.
Scroll up.
Bob Barker?
Scroll up.
This?
That's this line of shoes you can get. They got a whole line of shit. You get the menu with all for the jail. All for the jail.
It's a business. Jail is a business.
The one cat, he was caught sleeping on a bench over there, and then
Who got caught sleeping? Oh, the people the ones that they caught.
Yeah, he got caught like sleeping on the bench. Like, how suspicious can you be? Hey, sir. Oh, damn, you're the one of those. And then the other one was like tweeting or whatever he was doing, Instagramming his girlfriends or friends or whatever. God damn.
I did see some posts. I didn't look into it, so I could be wrong. Somebody was like, when you realize they're all Gemini men, or whatever. I guess their birthdays, they're all Gemini men.
What's funny as hell is when they show
Gemini
them,
men suck. Gemini women are the best.
show them running. And then one dude fell down. There's always a motherfucker that's
Always in the caper, right?
motherfuckers always falling down.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to give me some Bob Barker clippers. Them hoes don't ever go though.
And then old boy was in the bushes like this. Oh man.
What's up with that is, what's up with gaslighting? I hate that fucking term so much. So much. because everybody's turned it into a thing. What's up with gaslighting? Where people fuck up, know they fucked up, and then try to turn it around like they didn't fuck up.
That's what gaslighting is. I don't
Yeah,
know what that
that's-
shit mean.
Okay, well
But
that's
it's like
what it means.
gaslighting
It's
me.
like
I just
somebody's-
look at them like they
okay,
crazy.
yeah. Well, I don't know if you've heard it in real life. I've heard it in real life, but I've never used that term, gaslighting. But to watch someone, basically, you're like, yo, this fucking hurt me. And they go, "Oh, I know it hurt you. But I'm upset. Or this, I'm upset about this. And then they go, yeah, and you should be. And then, but, I'm upset too. It's fucking annoying. And I'm not going to call it gaslighting. I'm going to call it manipulating, which is what I grew up with. You're a fucking manipulator. And I'm tired of it. They call it gaslighting because it's like, oh, here's a problem. I'm going to throw gas on it and then light it up so you don't see what's happening that I'm doing. That's where that term came from. But it's annoying as fuck, and stop doing it. And I'm not tolerating it.
I was listening to this therapist talk, and she was
Therapy is important.
and she was saying that she hate that they have took a lot of therapy words and made them famous or fast to say, and she was like, use gaslighting as one of them. She said that's like a therapy term used in therapy and made it to the mainstream, and people just run with it now. And some more terms, I don't remember what they were, but yeah.
Yeah, gaslighting, narcissism.
Narcissism, yeah. Yeah.
Right, but I've known narcissism since I was maybe like 8 years old. Actually.
But yeah, anyway. Fuck.
Hypochondriac.
That's why I'm talking.
I'm a nerd, so I know the words, but people need to realize that you're not dealing with regular ass people or people that are in this new TikTok channel. Gaslighting, this is this, and they show you the words like that they've dealt with it for a long time. So they're over. I'm over it. I'm over it. You fucked up. That's that. Just say I fucked up and keep your tears and all of that other shit to turn it around back to you. It's annoying as fuck, and it makes most people more annoyed. Let somebody grieve or hurt, and that's up. What is up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
You know what's up with that?
Yeah, I didn't know that the term bothon, it was called bothotropy, is a psychological disorder in which patients believe they are a cow. Now that's strange. I never
What was
knew
it
that
called?
existed.
Give me the word again.
BOANTHOR. Sorry. BOATHOROPY.
Can I just see it?
Yeah, it's
the word. Just the word. That's all. Just hand it to me.
Yeah.
Boanthropy.
Yeah.
Boanthropy. B-O-A-N. Tropy. Boanthropy.
Yeah. People think they're a cow. Never heard of it.
Yeah. Cool. And then there's anti-boanthropy, where they are cows and don't know it. There's a word for everything. There's a word for everything. Moo Moo, Buckaroo.
I never met somebody that thought they were a cow or something.
I just said I do. Moo Moo, Buckaroo.
You're the cowboy.
Well, I was going with your dumb jokes that you told Moo Moo, Buckaroo thing. Okay, what's up with people thinking they're cows?
I've just never heard of that syndrome. I've never met somebody that thought they were a cow.
Me either.
Unless,
So what's up with it?
what's up with it is, I mean, unless, like, I guess if you, like, travel the world and
There's
see.
no explanation needed.
No, you just
It's-
asked me, so it's
No, I
not
was
the only
asking
thing
you. I was asking
a
the
conclusion.
audience.
Oh, a conclusion I can think of is like, you know,
Well, he's got a conclusion for you, audience.
in India.
Look at them. And
I'm
tell
saying
them.
in India, you know.
Okay,
they
look at the
worship
audience and
cows.
tell them that. Look at.
No, I'm saying in India they worship cows, so I don't know.
What India got to do with a mental disorder?
No, I'm saying Hinduism or whatever. What do you mean?
That
I'm not saying all of
that
it.
word don't. What he just said is not a representation of Cognac, Tequila, and the girl. That's solely.
And definitely not me,
Yeah.
because I don't even know what that meant. It was just a what's up with that? Why do you think you're a cow? For me, I don't know why we went to.
No, I was saying
Religions
a lot
or
of
anything else.
in that culture they.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, they worship. Yeah, everybody know that they put a cow on a pedestal, but that what they got to do with somebody thinking they're a cow.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
So why do you take it to them? Why you take it to a nationality? Why you take it to a group of people?
No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying that.
How they get
No, that's
involved?
literally what you said.
Yeah.
Huh?
How did India even get involved in that conversation about somebody thinking they're a cow?
I don't know.
We don't either. So
Yeah.
could you explain it to the viewers?
No, I'm saying I don't know if that could be quite okay. I don't know.
My name is Jess.
Just guessing.
Okay. Can you do your last what's up with that, Tequila?
So my last what's up with that is they say they back. I don't ever remember them being around. Maybe vaguely, I think I do. But what's up? And Cognac brought it up a couple of weeks ago. Not on the air, but what's up with Taco Bell and these McNuggets that's fried? That's fucking fried in tortilla chips, bread. Taco Bell offers crispy chicken nuggets that are made with all white meat and tortilla chip bread.
I'm not going to Taco Bell for chicken.
Me either. I mean, a chicken. I go for a chicken quesadilla, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's not that.
but fried chicken though.
Everybody's trying to have everything there.
They rolled out
They'll
that
probably have a
cantina
burger
chicken
next
stuff.
week.
What's up with the McNuggets at Taco Bell?
Nacho nuggets. Nacho nuggets. Honestly, I should be a PR person. Dumbass. Nacho nuggets.
Y'all done got the McNuggets. Y'all done brought the McNuggets back to Taco Bell.
I mean,
Well, what's up with that, McDonald's?
McDonald's will own all of fast food within the next 3.5 years, probably.
McDonald's is the McNugget originator. Chicken nugget originator.
I'm not going to Taco Bell for a chicken nugget. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
it
do
doesn't
that.
even make
Yeah.
sense. Doesn't make sense to me at all.
yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah.
Fried in tortilla. Why you
But
got?
they didn't even put it in tortilla. They have it in a little box with the.
It's fried with a tortilla. It's fried with a tortilla. That's what make it crispy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a torta,
Made
a
with
chicken
white,
torta.
made with white meat and tortilla crisp bread.
Lord.
Tortilla chip bread. So the bread make crumbled up tortilla chips. and it's breaded with tortilla chips.
Okay, well let me ask you this.
Like the cracker meal. You ever had fried fish and cracker meal?
Okay.
Where they crumble up the crackers with the cornmeal.
Sure.
You had that before?
Yes.
So I guess they doing that with the tortilla chips.
So, have you ever had Taco Bell breakfast?
No. But I will.
I don't know why they did that
I will take a breakfast burrito from Taco Bell.
Who thinks to go to Taco Bell with breakfast?
I mean, the only reason I don't think to go there because I'm not used to them
Making breakfast
and being open that fucking early for breakfast. But
Subway did the same thing before Taco Bell.
But I would go to Taco Bell for a breakfast burrito.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would too.
Yeah,
but they ain't.
I wouldn't go there for no pancakes and eggs and bacon and grits.
But Subway before Taco Bell did the breakfast campaign.
Yeah,
and I checked it out to see.
Was it a B.O.B. breakfast on the bun?
It was basically egg with steak and cheese.
Sandwich. Yeah, they make sandwiches. That's breakfast.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that exists anymore either.
But breakfast in a McNugget at Taco Bell is not quite the same.
No, I agree with you.
My bladder is so tired of this conversation.
So now we're going to get in our third segment of the evening where we tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me being Tequila, and being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening it's on the girl. She's going to randomly select a question and we will answer it to the best of our abilities.
All right. 1017. 1107. What type of journalist would you be? What type of journalist would you be?
You getting it right now, watching this episode. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how to define my type. I don't know different types of journalists, because I'm not a journalist. I didn't know it was types, but I'll just be upfront and honest, straight to the point, and as direct as possible as I can be. And probably don't care about hurting your feelings, but I would try not to hurt your feelings.
What type of journalist would you be?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all kinds of questions.
Yeah.
Too many of them. Okay.
I think the type of journalist I would be is one that's probably in jail, trying to figure out.
Why you got like that? Or pushing from the
Trying to
train.
figure out what happened. All I said was, "Okay, bitch," at the White House. Like I would ask you a question, you call me stupid, and I'm like, "But you're stupid. Spell stupid. Let's have a spelling bee." I'd be in Venezuela or something. That's the journalist I'd be. I don't know.
I think we'd all be pushing from or trying to answer our questions. So that's the problem.
Who?
I said I think we'd all be pushed in front of a train if we were able to get there and ask.
I don't think that would be.
Well, no, I mean,
I'll try to help y'all. Try to help y'all.
That's a reference from.
I don't think pushing for a train.
No, it's a reference from House of Cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're that type of journalist. Oh, you're that bitch. Mm. Oh.
This is what you want.
He asked me to call. Anywho, okay, so everybody's getting thrown. We'd all be thrown in front of the train.
Y'all.
I wouldn't. I just don't know where I'd go. It'd be somebody with a Etsy uniform on, telling me that I said the wrong thing. Could happen tomorrow. Who knows?
Sure.
You'll be good. All right. Thank you guys for listening. We love you so much. And we'll talk to you next week. Maybe or not. We'll see.
Y'all enjoy your Memorial Day. Thank you for your
Oh,
service.
Is it Memorial Day? I don't know.
Monday.
They kept changing holidays. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Thank y'all for your
Have a
service.
good holiday weekend. And thank you for the people that actually served and lost their lives. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.